All right, we have our boarding pass. I'm headed home. So let's talk about what we did this week. First off, my wife is here, been with me in Washington this week because we went to an Army band concert Tuesday night, which was a wonderful, wonderful patriotic thing to do. And I highly recommend if you ever get a chance to hear the United States Army Band, you do it. We awarded the winner of our Congressional Art Contest. The Congressional Art will hang for a year in the United States Capitol. Our winner this year is Laura Vitolina. She's from Summit Christian Academy, and she had what's called a scratch drawing of a giraffe. It's beautiful. It's black and white. It's well worth your time to see it. When you're in Washington and you're visiting the Capitol, you'll walk down a hallway, look for the Texas exhibit, and look for Laura's painting. It's really scratch etching. It's very, very well done. We were able to get into the National Defense Authorization Act, the provisions for our wounded individuals in the Hassan shooting to get their well-deserved medals and honors and those benefits that attach to those honors. We have talked with both of our senators over on the Senate side. Thus far, they feel like they have the support to carry this through on the Senate side. The issue this week, what we're talking about, is the culture of corruption in Washington, the IRS scandal, the Benghazi scandal. The Speaker of the House, John Boehner, has announced a select committee on Benghazi to look into everything that happened there. He's named Trey Gowdy of South Carolina as his new chairman of this select committee. He's a former federal prosecutor. He's going to be great. And we're going to continue to look into this. 4 patriotic Americans died. Others were injured, and our embassy was attacked. And we need to get to the bottom of just exactly what happened. We know that what we were told initially is not the truth, and now we need to find out what is the truth. That's what been doing this week. I personally have been working on my appropriations bill for Homeland Security. We will be pretty soon. We will be going to the full committee with that bill, and then on to the floor of the House in June. Homeland Security is one of the largest appropriations bills that we have. And quite honestly, most of my spare time, if I have any spare time, has been working on that. Finally, this was Charter School Week. We did a lot of things to make charter schools more available for people in this country. There are school districts like the D.C. district where, quite honestly, a charter school may be the only hope for your child to get a decent education because the D.C. schools are so bad. So these are all good things that are going forward, trying to get the right information about the wrong that was done in Benghazi and with the IRS, and helping us offer alternatives for those places where school districts are not meeting their goals, so that we can educate our American children. By the way, as we think about children, what's going on in Nigeria with these young women and children who have been captured, are being held hostage for white slavery, is intolerable. And we finished up our day on the floor in a discussion with all the leaders about options that the United States can take to assist to get those girls out of their slavery situation. So stay tuned. We can't let that happen. I'm headed home. Be home sometime tonight. Looking forward to being in the district for a week next week.